Hi everyone, it's Jen here from tarotspirit.net. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to be doing your weekly reading. I wanted to share something. Look at this adorable, awesome bracelet that my friend gave me. How cool is that? Thank you so much, Deb. That was so kind. This is who she got it from. If anyone's interested, looks like JulesObsession.com. Love it. Thank you. That was so incredibly kind. And I reached 6,000 subscribers. Holy cow. I remember I started my channel, it'll be 2 years in August. And I think it took me like a long time to I remember how excited I was when I got 50 subscribers. So it's pretty amazing that I have 6,000, and I really appreciate everyone who stops by because I just love the tarot and I love sharing it with everyone. So, and I don't think I ever did anything for 5,000. So I'm going to give away, I don't know, a free reading or two. I don't know. We'll see. At least one free reading, if not more. So all you need to do to be considered for the free reading, if you wouldn't mind leaving a comment to be considered, but also if you want to leave a comment and give me any suggestions, like I wish you read reversals, I wish you would do love specific readings, I would love to see a tarot course. I have no idea. Whatever. If you have any suggestions for content you would like to see, let me know. If you don't feel like making a suggestion, that's fine, but you do have to comment so I know you actually want to be considered, and you have to be a subscriber. That's the only other thing. So I look forward to connecting with a couple of you and giving you a free reading. So, all right, let's get started with this week's reading. I'm going to use the Crystal Visions Tarot, and when I was shuffling before, the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups came out, so I usually keep them out, but I didn't, so we'll see if they come out again. So definitely some nice emotional energy on the horizon. Queen of Cups, more Cups energy. Oops. Two of Wands. Oops. And the Nine of Swords. Boy, we went from Ten of Cups and Two of Cups to the Nine of Swords. That's okay. And we have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of that deck. And I'm going to use the Druid craft. My nod to Outlander. Did anyone else love Outlander? The finale was this past weekend. It was amazing. I loved it. If you haven't read the books, they're so good. By Diana Gabaldon. Okay. All right, so the bottom of the deck we have the Four of Wands, and this is a card about milestones in life, stability, how we move from one sort of life accomplishment to another, and it enables us to spring to the next level. So for example, you graduate from high school, then you go to college, and then you get a job, and then you are able to buy your own place, and then you're able to start a family, and whatever. And everyone's journey is different, so don't get too hung up on those specifics. But there's going to probably be, maybe you guys will attend a wedding, or you'll find out someone close to you had some of these sort of milestone events. And it's an interesting time when that happens, because even if it doesn't happen to you, it can make us really contemplate where we are in life and where we're going, and sort of cause us to look at the big picture. Because a lot of times, we just sort of go through the motions, and we get up, we go to work, we come home, we, can't wait for the weekend, and then it's never long enough. And it's sort of, we get into, at least I do, this sort of just kind of going through the motions instead of sort of really living life. So I think it's really good. And this was a theme that came up in most of the readings, the August readings, which are posted. Of really doing like sort of an assessment, like a check-in, what's going on in my life? Where do I want to see yourself? Almost like a personal business plan. Where do I want to be in 5 years? I think it's the stupidest question for job interviews, but I think it's an amazing question to ask yourself personally, just in life. What are my goals? How do I want to live my life? Am I doing that? Am I working towards what I think, and my actions, do they match? Do they meet? So something's going to sort of drum up those sort of what am I doing? Where am I going? Type questions. And there's also sort of a twist of fate going on as well, underlying this week. So it also could be you find out like someone came into a windfall, someone inherited some money, or something sort of that, or maybe it could be you. But between those two, you're gonna have like you're gonna be at a milestone event, have one yourself, or hear about one, or you're gonna hear about some turn of fate, and these are gonna sort of collide and make you somewhat introspective, but in a positive way. You can let it get you down and think, oh God, I was going to do this and I'm such a loser, and get really depressed. Or you can, really say, this is a time to reassess. The time to do anything is now. It's never too late, and let it motivate you to move on. The other lesson of this card is to try to ride the center of the wheel, stay centered, stay grounded, so that you can do that through meditation, through exercise, through going to a counselor and getting your head in a really good spot, and getting tools to cope with the ups and downs of life. But if you can have some sort of practice and skills and tools available that you can use in times of stress, and even in good times, not getting so over the top that you kind of crash once the excitement's over, it just will always serve you well in life. So we do have some cups cards on the table. I said we had those, the 2 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, come out when I was shuffling. So we have this beautiful queen and this page. So the princess here, the page, it's an offering. There is going to be some offering that's going to elicit an emotional response this week. But it should be a positive one. Although we do have some cards on the table that this milestone, this news you're going to hear of is going to cause you to make some significant changes. But there are so in some areas of your life, you're feeling good, you're feeling mature, you're dealing with your feelings well, you're having some new emotional beginnings. But I believe that's going to be birthed out of some sleepless nights and worry until you can get your head wrapped around it. And when you do, this is that, and this is rebirth. I just said birth. So maybe it's the birth of a child. You hear that someone's pregnant, something like that. It's an awakening. It's a wake up call. That's what I want to say. It's a wake up call for your life, and to figure out where you are and where you're going. So you're going to take some steps, make some decisions here about what you're really passionate about and motivated about, and really taking in the long view, the long game, the big perspective, and make some decisions about how you want to move forward in some area or all areas of your life. It's almost like It's not just like, okay, I'm going to start exercising it. It's going to permeate, affect in a positive way all aspects of your life, because it's not just going to be compartmentalized. It's going to be sort of a big picture overall, how I'm living my life, how I'm going to get to my goals, how I'm going to achieve the next milestone, and what stability for me in my life means. So just, like one sleepless night over whatever has brought this sort of realization to the surface that maybe you need to make some changes, and you're going to make this decision and really be motivated in a positive way to make some changes, whether big or small. They're going to have a big impact, if that makes any sense. So thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to leave a comment if you want to be considered for a free reading. And thank you again. I just want to show how cute is that. You see there's a little moon and star and the crystal ball. Thank you again to Deb. And I hope you have a fantastic week. Thanks for all your support. I really appreciate it. Bye.